In this video, we're going to do online arbitrage with DVDs to Amazon FBA. So online arbitrage is where you purchase items for a discount, and then Amazon FBA is where you can sell your items and you put it in their program where you send the items into them. The customers will purchase and Amazon will ship the items for you. So basically this makes it so that it's much more efficient for you and you can sell more items that way. And oftentimes for more, because Amazon is a company that has a massive reputation for customer service. So let's go ahead and get started. So the way that I like to source DVDs to sell on Amazon is I like to purchase items from eBay. And so in my experience, I think the very easiest way to get into eBay to Amazon is by selling DVDs. I definitely understand coming from the thrift world where you're purchasing items for $1, $2, $3 and then being able to sell them for more on Amazon FBA. Getting into online arbitrage where you're purchasing items for a lot more money is pretty intimidating. And so starting off with some media items like DVDs is a really good way to get your feet in the door to eBay to Amazon online arbitrage. We're gonna do a very simple method in this video. Basically, we're not gonna use any expensive softwares. The only software that we're probably gonna be using is 𝗖𝗄, and we're also gonna be using 𝗬𝗰𝗋 just because it's easier to calculate fees. But if you don't have 𝗬𝗰𝗋, what you can do is you can use this free FBA calculator. We can just click into something to just get a feel for how it goes. But basically you use this extension. It's the FBA calculator by 𝗬𝗰𝗋. And basically you just type in your cost. Let's say we were selling this for $17. And then we would know that we would get $9 back. And so if our cost of goods were like $5, we would know that we'd make $4 profit. You need some kind of calculator to calculate these fees, because just because we're selling it for $17 does not mean we're getting $17 back. There are fees involved. For the purpose of this video though, I'm gonna be using something called 𝗬𝗰𝗋, which basically gives more details and more statistics, and it's just a little easier to use. But this is $20 a month, so if you don't want to use that, no worries, just use this. You can Google it and get it for free. But we're gonna go ahead and get started here. One thing that I like to do to find new DVDs is I like to go on eBay, just type DVD, and I like to look at the United States DVDs, and I like to filter by new. And I like to put in a price parameter. So if these DVDs are somewhere between $20 and $60, they're probably gonna be the higher end DVDs that we're looking to sell on Amazon for $40 to $120. So we're gonna take a look at this, and we're gonna go ahead and filter by sold. So basically we're gonna just take a look here. Even if something like this listing wasn't necessarily profitable, people could be listing this for less money on eBay, and so therefore there's an arbitrage opportunity. So we're just gonna click in here, get into the original listing, find the UPC, right like that. So what I did is I just did Control F, and then just typed UPC and you can find it like that. Just a pretty easy way to look up items. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But we're gonna go ahead and also try to search it like that as well. So we're not seeing that one. Yeah, so let's give this a shot. So the lowest used price is like $55. She has it at $99. What's going on with the 𝗖𝗄 here? So this is 𝗖𝗄. Basically, this helps us validate what prices things were in the past, and therefore we can kind of predict where the price is going to end up going. So if we look over the course of the last year, this was all the way up to $110. and was at $100 for quite a while. The price did come down though. Kind of more and more sellers came on the listing, off and on it looks like. It was at this 67 for quite a while, and now it's pretty much down to $55. So this is one that's going to be harder to find profitably, but we'll still give it a go. If we need to sell this at $55, we need to get it at $27, get the UPC, go ahead and plug that in there, and filtering by new. And we see here that people are getting this for the right price over and over again. So I'm curious if this one is something that is available right now. So this one is, we can see that it's a new listing, which is interesting. Also, this one is the right price as well, plus this one. This one's close. But I mean, probably on something like this, we're only gonna purchase 1 or 2 max. So we're gonna take a look at these listings. So this is one that I probably would not purchase from. Unfortunately, he has more than 10 available, which is great, but he doesn't have a picture of the actual item. He just has a stock picture. And so in this situation, oftentimes it's a drop shipper, it's someone who may not actually have the item, it's someone who's not taking a ton of care with their items. And so I've found that more issues happen with these types of listings. So I would X out immediately. But this person, you see he took it on his kitchen table. It's right there. It's still sealed, which is wonderful. And he has it right there for $25. So we get this, that's $13 profit. And this guy does have, actually he only has one available, which is probably what we were gonna purchase anyways. So yep, you can go ahead and add this to the cart and add this to the replenishable sheet. So basically, how we're gonna add this to the sheet is, you see how we have this as new, we have this as lowest price, and therefore we're seeing the very lowest ones first. We're gonna go ahead and take that link for next time when our copy in our cart sells, we're gonna go ahead and restock that, and we're gonna see how many times in a year we can sell this, because it's a good opportunity to just make $13 just by checking a link and sticking a sticker on something. So we have the ASIN right here, and I put it in the Amazon page. This is the Amazon page. Title. So the list price right now is $55. If you want to make 40% ROI on this one, that's the number I put in there, so $27.60. And then if you get it at that $27.60, you end up making $11 for 40% ROI. And then now that we've purchased one, we have one on hand. We still got to finalize the purchase, but this is going to be our bookkeeping to see how many we have in stock. So great, there's one. And we're still on a store that has a lot of items. So let's keep digging here. Married with Children, the complete series. So we're seeing here that I am not able to sell this, but sometimes you can get manually ungated. So we're gonna go ahead and try that. And then we're gonna go ahead and click in here. And I am gated in this, so we are not gonna sell this. I'm gonna go ahead and try this one. So the current price right now of this is around $62. I'm gonna go ahead and uncheck these so it's easier to see, because we're selling new. So the price has kind of gone all over the place, from $65 all the way up to $140. Amazon's been on this listing every once in a while, but people continue to have the buy box way down here. People seem to just be ignoring Amazon, and but yet the price does seem like it's probably going to end up staying for the time being around $60 to $58. So we're just going to go ahead and assume that we're probably going to have to sell this at $58. And if some lucky chance happens that we get to a price up to $70, $80, $100, so be it. But we want to cover our butts in case something actually happens. So $29 is the price that we're gonna have to pay in order to sell this for 40% ROI. So again, we're gonna take the UPC, go ahead and go to eBay, and we see that nothing is popping up, and nothing's popping up in the solds, which is probably a situation where the UPC just isn't showing the items. So we're just gonna go ahead and search it by title. Complete collection. Interesting, 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 interesting. All right, we got to filter by brand new, lowest price. I believe we said 27, 29, 29, under 28, around 28. All right, so this has sold a couple times. We'll see if it's available right now. So let's go ahead and uncheck the solds. And completely not the right picture at all. But right here we do have a $30 offer, so we're gonna go ahead and click this. And this person, oh, this person has a massive amount of these, and this is probably why everyone on Amazon is just going down, 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 down. Has he been selling them since around April, around May? Let's see. Been selling since July. So it looks like a bunch of these got released somewhere out of nowhere, and the price ended up going quite a bit down. But if we do sell this at $58 and purchase this for $30, that is a 37% ROI. And it looks like there's gonna be 40 sales a month. So if there's 30 sales a month and there's 1, 2, 3 competitive sellers, everybody else is living in the past. They all think that we're gonna sell it for $72 when the price is $60. And that's just not gonna happen. I mean, I'm willing to take those bets that would sell within a month. It's a very good ratio of sellers to how many sales this listing is gonna get per month. Yeah, so I'd feel pretty comfortable picking this up. I'd probably only purchase one though. Might as well stay pretty thin. I'm gonna add that to the cart. Another $11 profit. So now that we're on a roll, we're just gonna keep looking through items. So let's look into this Kung Fu 16 box series. So opening this, taking a look here. So again, she has it up at 99, but that does not guarantee that it sells for 99 because we are seeing here that it's more like 40 bucks. So I don't know if she's just had these items for ages and just hopes for the best, but whatever, Debbie. And Debbie, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but I mean, to be completely honest, you're probably a good seller. 32 ratings. Been selling quite a while for sure. At some point you kind of just gotta take your losses and move on if you purchase stuff that's at the wrong price. But I mean, anyways, looking right now, this buy box seems to be at around $44. It does go down to $40, not very often, and like often higher. In order to get back up to this price, we would have to have this many sellers on the listing, so a lot of people would have to sell through. But we don't want to purchase based on best case scenarios only. We want to actually make sure that we're going to make money almost no matter what. Pretty realistically, we'll probably be able to sell this at $43. So coming in here, $43, $20 is what we need here. And they don't have a UPC, so we're gonna go ahead and search this. And we're gonna go by new. So right now, nothing is available. We do have this at $25, which would be a marginal profit of $3.06. not that great. What you could do here is, if you really want to like scrounge it out, you could message them and ask them for a discount. But probably the smarter thing to do is see if these are actually even selling for the right price. So this one sold for the right price. This is stock photo. This is someone taking a picture in their house. This is pretty close. And so there is a chance that we could find these profitably in the future. So what we could do is, if we want to be able to find this profitably later, is we can go ahead and enter this in our spreadsheet. That way we can come through and check the links of all of these things that we will have in the future as we continue to work on this in the future. So that's a no for now. We're gonna keep looking. Kind of don't know what this is. It's like a 9-pack of DVDs. What does this even look like on eBay is the question. Okay, so like it's supposed to come as like a box or something. So $53. Oh, did we find something? We might have found something. So at the very lowest, it comes down to 101. And even at that price, that's profitable. He did sell 10 though, but he did take a purchase of a picture of the actual item, which is great. He has 100% positive feedback. So $53. And right now the price is at around 123, 120, 124. So this is looking really good. Checking the 𝗖cie, it goes down to $101 all the way up to $180. So this is definitely one that you'd want to set your pricer to have a maximum end to reprice up to this if everyone happened to sell out. But most likely, honestly, we do see here on this bottom section that more and more sellers are coming on this, so I would expect it to come down in price, unless this 38 sales a month is still good enough to support all that. But I mean, this is looking like a really good one. We're gonna go ahead and add this to the cart. So the first DVD, we have a potential profit of $13. The second one was a potential profit of $11. And this one, depending on what price we sell it for, realistically, it's probably gonna be in the $115 range. Will be a profit of around $34. So all in all, around $58 profit. We have a ton of other DVDs to look through, but I think this is a good place to wrap up the video. This is basically what you are gonna be doing if you do eBay to Amazon with DVDs. The more you can build out this list, the better. And then you're gonna have a list of DVDs to be buying from over and over again. All of these items, once they sell out, you can just go ahead and restock them. You can take this to a really extreme level. You can do this as a massive side hustle and not worry too much about it. But yeah, this is kind of our shot at sourcing DVDs. Hope this was helpful, and have a great rest of the day. Take care.